Grace and truth together is a challenging concept for some, but I want to let you know that they do go together. It's not an either or, it's a both and. But let's be honest, this is a challenge for almost all of us. Most of us tend to gravitate to one or the other. I'd like you to evaluate, where do you land? Today, though, I want to really zero in on the truth side, because this concept seems to be under attack in our culture. Truth is important to God. John 14:6, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. John 16:13, the Spirit is called the Spirit of truth. John 17:17, the Bible is called the Word of truth. Now, the Bible also tells us that Satan's a liar. He's the father of lies. And so in John 8, we read, he's a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth. For there is no truth in him. And when he lies, he speaks his native language, for he is a liar and the father of lies. So truth, like God, lies like Satan. And you got to know that Satan's favorite tactic is to twist or deny God's truth. This includes to deny God's grace, whispering to you that you're too bad. What you did can never be forgiven. There's no grace for you. And again, that's a lie, which is why we need to know the truth. And yet Barna reports only 28% of evangelicals express a strong belief in absolute truth. So 3/4 do not believe that God, who created us, gives us boundaries or standards for our behavior. I think a tremendous drift has taken place over the last 3 or 4 decades, and it seems like we've almost lost our moral compass. In fact, truth is determined today in a number of ways. For some, it's about their personal feelings. So there's no big T truth, but it's my little t truth that counts, right? Good is what I feel good after. Bad is what I feel bad after. And yet Proverbs reminds us there's a way that appears to be right, but in the end, it leads to death. Now, some determine truth by media. Social media, of course, is everywhere. This is kind of a continuation of last one. If it's right for you, then it's right. Whatever your truth is, you're good. For some, it's experts. They're the ones that determine truth. So what do the experts say? Well, it depends on what experts you listen to, CNN, Fox, or what. For others, the majority determines truth. Francis Schaeffer used to call that 51% morality. So truth's determined by a majority vote. The word for this is relativism. Truth is relative to every situation and time. In Proverbs 29 and verse 25, it says, the fear of human opinion disables. Trusting in God protects you from that. So do you want to know truth? Well, again, I'm biased, but look to Jesus. Jesus says, heaven and earth may pass away, but my word will never pass away. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. So there is truth. And it doesn't change with leading experts or majority opinion, or because of how you feel, or because of what social media might say. This is truth. My friends, Jesus is the truth. Jesus speaks the truth. Jesus embodies the truth. Jesus is the absolute standard of truth. And you say, well, David, how do you know that Jesus is the absolute standard of truth? Well, because he proves it. He proves it by raising from the dead. Jesus didn't just claim to be the source of truth. He verifies it by doing what no one has been able to do before or since. So, let me ask you as we wrap this up, how are you doing at connecting with grace and truth? Have a great week.